Things fall apart real quick when you're trying to live a double life. Patience had to realize that the hard way. Not only was she facing off against the whole ass cartel, she was facing off against her brother-in-law, now brought back from the dead, the one who knows her secrets. She had to make moves, and she had to make them quickly. This is kick-ass. If you are lost in the sauce, go check out my previous videos or the playlist, then come back and join the fun because trust me, it is very fun. Picking up where we left off, Patience has just discovered that her brother-in-law was about to be revived and he knows her secret identity. She had to tread lightly, but there was no time. She just started a war with the cartel and her boys were starting to lose faith. This is the cartel. Knocking off pimps and drug dealers is different. These guys don't play. But she didn't want to hear none of that. Rudely though, someone interrupted them. A truck pulled up and tossed a body on their door. She was ready for battle, but the truck just drove away. She and her team went to check it out and saw that it was one of hers, with a note strapped to his chest. Hey kick-ass, nice to meet you. This is a look into your future when I find you. Love, S. She knew who it was from, and honestly, she didn't care. She was looking, thirsting for vengeance. Her boys, on the other hand, were getting scared. She could tell she was losing them. She had enough experience from Afghanistan to tell when a soldier had lost motivation. Her job, right now, was to give them a reason to fight. As she opened her safe, Shorty was not broke. She had way too much money, and they knew it, which is why they chose to stay and fight the cartel. Very stupid move. Starting that night, they were far more aggressive than they should have been. They went to multiple businesses controlled by the cartel, and they shook them down, crashing, destroying, fighting anyone who stood in their way. And honestly, Kick-Ass did the same thing. Only difference is, she wasn't doing this just to get paid. She was doing this to protect her life. She was doing this to protect her family. So she pushed and pushed till she got something. She found out with the restaurant that the right-hand man of the cartel leader has his dinner. And she decided, I'ma pull up. But first she knocked this snitch out cold. She was a bad girl. She must have been believing her own hype because for some reason she thought it was a smart idea to just walk in there wearing a full-ass hero costume and taking a seat right next to the right-hand man of the goddamn cartel. Jesus Christ. She asked him if she could sit and he said, of course. Now, how do you want to play this? You want to kill me? She said, nah, I'm just here to threaten. I'm coming for you. You and your boss. For someone so experienced, how do you not notice he was eating steak? And to eat steak, you need a steak knife. And in one swift motion, he gave her his steak knife through her hand. He wasn't done. He clocked her in her jaw. She was in pain. She was about to scream, but she knew she had to play it cool. Don't let them see you cry. He licked her hand and simply told her, I'll deliver your message. Trust me. Thanks for the dinner. He paid his server and walked out, completely pissed off that this shorty just walked in and interrupted his dinner, and his boys did not even notice. That was the biggest insult. Go in there and kill that babe before I kill you myself. Kick-Ass was bleeding all over the table. She finally mustered the strength to take out the knife, but the pain was insufferable. She was still nice enough to apologize to everyone for fucking up their dinner. But it was about to get way worse because the boys were here and they had automatic weapons as well. They opened fire, spraying everything in their path. They did not care about the civilians. Thankfully, Kick-Ass was quick. She jumped under the table, grabbing a knife, and responded in kind. She was proficient enough to get the headshot in one fell swoop. One down, one more to go. And there was too much collateral. She had to wait. Waiting for the second he had to reload. As soon as she got it, she attacked. Jumping with all of her strength, she kicked him in the jaw, pushing him back, telling everyone to run. She stood her ground, ready to fight. This guy was good, but she was better. She was kick-ass, and she could kick ass. It didn't even take too long to drop him. She dropped him hard, and when she was done, everyone just started to applaud like it was some type of show. She was shocked, and honestly, she loved it. This type of vibe. Being a superhero maybe not so bad. A supervillain. The message was delivered to the boss, and the boss decided to bring in a away team player to join the fight, to join the war. And who did he find? Well, obviously, the absolute madman, Valencia. He was caged up like a beast, and now he was about to be set free. He was about to be set loose. Oh boy, it's about to get wicked.